And Facebook has scores of bloggers in the city right now coming in right after this hearing to tell us we can't act. And they've been successful for a decade in blocking this committee from acting. So let me ask you a question. The Kids Internet Design and Safety Act, or the Kids Act, here's what the legislation does. It includes outright bans on children's app features that, one, quantify popularity with likes and followers, promotes that two promotes influencer marketing, and three, that amplifies toxic posts, and that it would prohibit Facebook from using its algorithms to promote toxic posts. Should we pass that legislation?
I strongly encourage reforms that push us towards human-scale social media and not computer-driven social media. Those amplification harms are caused by computers choosing what's important to us, not our friends and family. And I encourage any system that children are exposed to not use amplification systems.
So do you agree that Congress has to enact these special protections for children and teens that stop social media companies from manipulating young users and threatening their well-being, to stop using its algorithm to harm kids? Do you agree with that?
I do believe Congress must act to protect children.
Evil spells.
Privacy Online Bill of Rights. I'm the author of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act of 1998. But it's only for kids under 13 because the industry stopped me from making it age 16 in 1998 because it was already their business model. But we need to update that law for the 21st century. Tell me if this should pass. One, create an online eraser button so that young users can tell websites to delete the data they've collected about them. Two, give young teens under the age of 16 and their parents control of their information. And three, ban targeted ads to children.
I support all those actions.
Thank you. And finally, I've also introduced the Algorithmic Justice and Online Platform Transparency Act.
Algorithms.
Which would, one, open the hood on Facebook and big text algorithms so we know how Facebook is using
evil spells
to decide what content we see.
And
two, ban discriminatory algorithms that harm vulnerable
algorithms can be used for good or bad.
And housing ads to white people, but not to black people in our country. Should Congress pass that bill?
Algorithmic bias issues are a major issue for our democracy. During my time at Pinterest, I became very aware of the challenges of, like I mentioned before, it's difficult for us to understand how these algorithms actually act and perform.
They're evil.
I was aware of complaints today by people like African Americans saying that Reels doesn't give African Americans the same distribution as white people. And until we have transparency and our ability to confirm ourselves that Facebook's marketing messages are true, we will not have a system that is compatible with democracy.
And these,
I thank Senator Lee. I agree with you.
These algorithms are being used against us. They're weaponized. They're evil. They're spells, black magic, white hat hackers.
Here's my message for Mark Zuckerberg. Your time of invading our privacy, promoting toxic content, and preying on children and teens is over. Congress will be taking action. You can work with us or not work with us, but we will not allow your company to harm our children and our families and our democracy any longer. Thank you, Mr. Haugen. We will.
So there's, like I said, it's spell books. Everything we're fighting an evil war here. It's spiritual.
And then we'll take a break.
Black hat hackers steal information. They steal
There's some interesting
lives.
Maybe,
They steal our energy. White hats promote. White hats hackers promote
Mr. Chairman, I have to
good health.
sit in the chair starting at noon. Why don't we turn
Get over here. Where the fuck is it?
I do. I have.
So yeah, white hat hackers are actually trying to do good things and promote the well-being of others, versus black hats, which is what Hollywood is. They do things to corrupt our mentalities, to create depression, anxiety, stresses, lack of self-worth. That's what this is all about, people. That's what this is all about. If you don't get it, you don't get it. And you'll never get it until friggin' it's raining really hard and you're like, oh hey, conspiracy theorists, can I get in your boat?